Hey guys, in this video we are going to discuss about Accenture recent interview experience. So many students have attended the Accenture interview. So they have shared their interview experience on some of the platforms. So that we have to going to discuss in this video. And also I will analysis and I will tell you that what are the common interview questions they have asked in every interview candidate and what are the topics they are emphasizing to prepare you well. So that I will tell you what are the topics you should prepare for Accenture that is most important for you. Okay, so now let's start the video and let's see the first interview experience. So in the first interview experience they have mentioned like duration was the 25 to 30 minutes for that candidate and it conduct on 30 September 2024. So it's recently only conducted for that guy. And first they ask about their introduction, about your project, about they ask about can you relocate from Jaipur to Bhubaneswar or somewhere else, and like what you did in last 4 months as I graduate in June 2024. So this is the interview for 2024 passed out students. So that's why they asked to him that last 4 months what you done in the July, August, September or October. So these type of questions, HR behavior questions they have asked to him. As you can see last they ask about any failures and how do you take them. So if you get any failure in your life, how you tackle those failures and how you overcome by those failures. So these type of questions they have asked to that guy, and you can read it out all the questions. So and you can think like which type of questions they are asking, and you can prepare same questions according to you and according to your personal life. So these are the HR and technical mixed type of questions they are asking in their interviews. Okay, so this is the first interview experience. Now let's see their second interview experience. So in second interview experience also they ask about introduction, project, what your role in the project, qualities a good team leader must have. So these type of HR questions also they have asked, and also technical questions also they ask. This was the interview experience too, in that they ask about the internship also, what are your achievements, academic and non-academic. Okay, so just try to cover all the questions when you prepare for yourself. Just try to relate all the questions according to your personal life, your academic curricular, so that you can able to answer in the real your interview. If you want mock interview from my side for the Accenture, then I will give you one Google form. Just fill it out so that we can connect for the mock interview. That really will help you to crack your Accenture interview. Okay, now let's move forward with this is the interview experience 3. So in that they have asked him introduction about his internship and about conflicts in group projects, how you will manage. Okay, what do you know about the Accenture, how you know any service of Accenture. So these type of questions you just go through these questions as well. So this is the some of the interview experience 3 some of the candidate have attended recently. Okay, now interview experience 4. So you can go through this all the questions. I am not going through all the questions because I will tell you all the questions analysis and all the interview experience analysis, and I will tell you what are the topics important and what are the common questions they have asked to all the interview candidates. Okay, so just you can go through these questions. Okay, so this is the interview experience 5 and interview experience 6. So you just go through that and just read it out, what are the questions they ask. Interview experience 7, interview experience 8. Okay, so as you can see here, so many less questions only asked for 4. So if someone candidate is not able to answer properly and all, so they will conduct very short interview for them. So that's the reason is that they ask them 4 questions. Okay, and also some of the candidates have mentioned these are the questions, so maybe they have not mentioned complete all the questions which they asked interviewer asked to them. So don't think that only 4 to 5 questions they are going to ask in your interview. They will ask more questions. So just prepare accordingly all the questions which is given in the all the interview experience. So interview experience 9, interview experience 10, interview experience 11. So just go through this all the questions. Now coming to analysis of all the interview. So all the interview experience we have analysis, and we have found that first of all they are asking self introduction for each interview candidates. Okay, so for interview self introduction I have made one best template in the description box I given for that link. Just go through that and just make your template for your self introduction, because self introduction is the key to tell the interviewer that how much confident you are and how much good communication skills you have. Okay, so that you have to tell by your self introduction. So you should make sure that your self introduction is very well and very fluently you have to tell your self introduction. and how you can achieve that by your making a template and practice that template 4 to 5 times. So just go through the description box and I have given the best template for your self introduction. Just go through that and just prepare for that. Okay, second, they will be asking about your projects. So projects, you should be very clear about your projects. You should know how to explain the projects. First you have to tell about your tech stack, what your tech stack you have used in that project. After that you have to explain the key feature, key functionality of that project, and after you have to explain what was your role in that project and how you done. While explaining about your projects, you have to follow this sequence. Okay, now coming to third, object oriented programming. So many interview candidate had the question about object oriented programming. So what you should know in the object oriented programming, the you should know the all the theoretical definition of the all the pillars, and also you should know the implementation of the all the pillars, because they will ask about the implementation as well. Okay, so don't miss to practice about implementation as well. After four topic is most asked programming questions in the interview, like palindrome program, Armstrong program, swap the two numbers without using third variable, reverse a string. So these type of some basic programs they will be asking you to write on the online compiler. So you are able to write, so that you have to practice well that most asked programming questions in the interview. You can search in the YouTube, Google, you can find so many questions, and you can at least 30 to 40 most asked programming questions. Try to practice as much as possible. Okay, now coming to for fifth topic is DSA. So DSA, you should not cover all the things. Okay, you should cover theoretical part for the Accenture, because in Accenture 4 LP they are not going to ask you in depth any questions. As for the safe side, you can do the implementation of the all the data structure like stack, queue, linked list. Okay, in linked list also you will be having doubly linked list, circular linked list. Okay, so these at least implementation you can do for the sub side, because they can ask implementation in the Accenture, but mostly they won't ask the implementation. They will ask the definitions and theoretical concepts related to DSA. And also you should make sure that in algorithm you are covering the searching and sorting algorithm, because searching and sorting algorithms is so much important, and you should know the time complexity for those algorithms as well. So time complexity also very important. You should know the time complexity for the all the sorting algorithms. Okay, sorting algorithms is so much important for the Accenture interview. So just prepare your sorting algorithms very well for the Accenture interview. Okay, after your strong programming language, so whatever programming language do you prefer, like Java, either C, either C++, either Python, you should be very confident and you should be very well in all the theoretical aspect about that programming language. Okay, now coming to basic SQL queries. So basic SQL queries they can ask on the joins. Joins are very important for the SQL queries. They will be asking you questions on the queries based on the joins. Okay, so practice joins concept in your interview, for your interview, so that you can perform well in your interview. Now let's move forward with common interview questions. So we have analysis and we have found, so these are the common interview questions they have asked in the Accenture interview. Okay, so just go through this all the questions. Here one slide I have added, and here one more slide I have added for the questions. Okay, so nearly 26 questions we have analysis, and we found that these are the 26 questions are commonly asked in every candidate. So just you make sure that you are covering all these 26 questions before going your Accenture interview. So that's it from my side. So if you have any query in your side, then just please let me know in the comment box, and please like and subscribe this channel, because we are bringing so many job updates and placement content on these videos in this channel, and we make sure that your placement journey goes smooth and well, so that we are bringing so many good and very useful content for you for your placement drives. So thank you so much for watching this video. Bye bye.